Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? So if you are new here, my name is Robin and I like makeup. I like to do makeup videos. I'm not really good at it, so that's why this is be a makeup mess. Anyway, if you are new here, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up. This is one of the more fun videos that I like to do, or in my opinion more fun. Anyway, so for these videos what I do, this is my monthly palette ranking. So I rank my palettes that I use through the month from worst to best, and the ones that are included in the ranking are palettes that I used at least twice, so 2 times or more during the month, and then I rank them from worst to best for the month. So this is my eyeshadow palette ranking for August. I have 5 palettes that I used this month, so let's get into it. So number 5 is going to be the Tarte Sugar Rush Star Chasers eyeshadow palette. In case you could not hear me, it does look like this right here, and this is a really pretty palette and everything like that. It's not bad. I wouldn't consider this bad. I would not tell anybody to never buy this. It's actually decent, and also when you open it up, it has 4 quadrants with like 5 shades each. So this month I used all 5 shades out of this like pink quadrant, and then I used all 5 shades out of this basically like neutral brown quadrant. And so basically these all 4 sections could give you 4 simple basic eye looks. So you can get right off the top 4 variations of a basic eye look. Plus you can mix match however creative you go. You can do it with this palette. Like I said, it's not bad. It's decent. It's better than I expected, but the shimmers aren't wowing and the mattes are not the most opaque. So if you're like a new or a beginner and you like more soft, subtle mattes, then these would probably be more up your alley. But anyway, I'm basically reviewing the palette at this point, but hey, somebody might like that. Actually, y'all want some swatches real quick? We can do that too. Let's just do it. So we'll do some swatches out of the 2 quadrants that I used this month. So this pinky mauvey quadrant here, let's do a shimmer. Okay, these have like 1 matte and the rest are like shimmers, but I use these shimmers like on my crease area and such, and my outer V, that kind of thing. So I'll just do a matte and then that center shimmer, which this one's hard to do because that little star shape, but we're gonna, guess we'll make do. So that's just a very light, this one up here is like a very light mauve. It translates better on the eye though, because like I said, I did use all 5 of these shades. It does translate better on the eye than it did on the swatch right there, but you can see the shimmer. And again, that one's also more shimmery on the eye than it is on my hand for the swatch right there. I definitely have more shimmery eyeshadows and more opaque mattes. So let's do 2 of the brown ones there. That's actually a gold star. Let's do like a deeper tone. So I'll do like the deepest brown, almost like a chocolate brown, and then the gold star. There. See, the deeper tone one is a lot easier to see, so you can see like the opaqueness and everything within the swatch there. So this palette's number 5 because the other palettes I used this month I liked better, obviously. That's basically it. So number 4 is going to be the Lorac Pro Palette, the number 1. And this guy has made it further up in the ranking this month. But you know why? Because while the Tarte one is great and all, nice, there's nothing wrong with it, this is just like an OG classic neutral palette. So it's also got shimmers and mattes, and this is just like your classic easy palette. So I also just like the formula more so of this one than that one. It's just a lot smoother, softer, easier, I guess. Alright, we're moving right along. Alright, so palette number 3, I might have to adjust the way I film these videos here because, like, look, the top of my head's cut off. It drives me insane. I don't know, it drives me insane, but at the same time it kind of hides, like, my huge forehead too. So I'm like, do people even really care? Probably not, but you know. Anyway, number 3 is Colourpop That's Taupe palette. This one right here. Now, this is number 3 because these are the kind of neutrals that I like. And it's a full palette. It's a full palette of taupe eyeshadows. And I feel like they just complement me better. They look nicer. And the deeper ones you can even use to smoke out, just like you would like nude eyeshadows, brown tones. And this has been a pretty good little palette. So I've liked it thus far. I would definitely recommend it if you also like taupe eyeshadows. This was a nice 9-pan palette. It's also what I have on my eyes today, so, or I would do some swatches, but. Alright, moving right along. Palette number 2. This is an empty magnetic palette. The palette itself is from Colourpop. It's got butterflies on it. So when you buy this, it's empty. You can put your own single eyeshadows in there, and that's what I did. But I did use this specific palette over 2 times this month. 2 times I know for sure. But on the inside, this is all I have in here. So this is it for now. I plan on filling it up, but I buy, like when I buy new eyeshadows, I'll use them all and then swatch them all and then try to determine what I feel like I would want out of what I just bought in this palette, and so far this is where I'm at. Anyway, in its current state, I used this palette about twice this month, and I really like all the colors in here. Most of these are from Colourpop, so yeah, almost all of these are from Colourpop, so these are just Colourpop singles in here, and I really like the bright colors, obviously, and I got like a pressed glitter, all that fun stuff in here. And the current color story of this palette just really gave me a lot of options, so that way I can do a lot with my eyes. Dude, I feel like this eye looks so crazy. So crazy. I swear, it may just be me, but if it looks crazy, sorry. Alright, and so palette number 1. Are we ready for palette number 1? If you've been watching if you've been watching my most recent videos, you may be able to guess what this palette is. And so, palette number 1 is the Moira Garden of My Mind eyeshadow palette. The outside looks like this, and the inside of the palette looks like this. This is the palette where, if you've watched any of my recent videos, if you see neon eyeshadows on my eyes and you're wondering what the heck they are, it comes from this palette. And those shadows go on your eye exactly as you see them in the palette. So, they're definitely beautiful. I did use this palette a ton this month. I'm sure that you've probably already seen a handful of videos where I'm wearing neon eyeshadows this month. So, like, look at that yellow, bruh. Look at that yellow. That's a really nice yellow, isn't it? Yes. It's like, it's neon. Highlighter yellow. Fun to wear on the eye. And the more I keep talking about this palette, the more I want to put a neon on my eye. I just can't do it, can I? I just can't wear a neutral eye and leave it at that. Well, this little neutral eye look was fun while I had it on. But we're going to put some yellow. Yellow on the inner corner. Yeah, see? Just that really, just that color is really popping straight out of this palette. Alright y'all, so that was my monthly palette ranking for August. Hopefully you all have liked this video. If you do like this little series that I do, go ahead and let me know in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!